Deep in the Mariana Trench, a legend was born. In the darkest, most mysterious depths of the ocean, where sunlight barely reaches, a young squid emerged with a destiny that would change the underwater world forever. Kraken Kid, a young squid with a heart of gold, was unlike any other. From a tender age, he displayed a unique blend of grace and strength, captivating the attention of all who witnessed his movements. His gentle nature and kind spirit made him a beloved figure among the sea creatures. But beneath that gentle exterior lay a fighting spirit that could shame even the fiercest shark. Kraken Kid was not just a passive observer of the ocean's challenges. He faced them head-on with courage and determination. His encounters with predators and rivals only fueled his desire to become stronger and more resilient. Rising from obscurity, Kraken Kid became a beacon of hope in the Deep Sea Wrestling Federation. The underwater wrestling ring became his stage, where he showcased his incredible talents and won the hearts of many. The arena, filled with cheering sea creatures, echoed with his name as he took on opponent after opponent. He captivated audiences with his dazzling speed and acrobatic maneuvers. His swift movements and breathtaking stunts left spectators in awe, wondering how such a young squid could possess such extraordinary abilities. Every match was a display of his agility and finesse, making him a crowd favorite. Every victory was a testament to his unwavering spirit, his relentless pursuit of excellence, and his refusal to give up, no matter the odds. His triumphs were not just personal achievements, but symbols of hope and perseverance for all who watched. His dedication to fair play and his genuine love for the sport were evident in every match. Kraken Kid always showed respect to his opponents, embracing them in gestures of sportsmanship and camaraderie. His training sessions were grueling, but he never lost sight of the values that made him a true champion. Kraken Kid wasn't just a wrestler, he was an inspiration. Young sea creatures looked up to him, dreaming of one day following in his footsteps. His heroic poses in the ring and his interactions with his fans made him a role model for the younger generation. He taught young fans the importance of hard work and perseverance. Through his actions and words, he instilled in them the belief that with dedication and effort, they too could achieve greatness. His training sessions often included young admirers, whom he mentored with patience and care. He showed them that even in the deepest, darkest depths, a little light could shine through. Kraken Kid's journey was a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for others to follow. His story was a reminder that no matter how challenging the circumstances, there was always a way to rise above. Kraken Kid was a true hero, a symbol of everything good in the DSWF. His triumphs were celebrated not just for the victories themselves, but for the values they represented. He embodied the spirit of the Deep Sea Wrestling Federation, bringing honor and integrity to the sport. He was living proof that nice guys could finish first. His victories were a testament to the fact that kindness and strength could coexist, and that one could achieve greatness without compromising on values. The applause and admiration he received were well-deserved, a reflection of his character and achievements. His signature move, the Tentacle Slam, became a thing of legend. Opponents would tremble at the mere mention of it, knowing that once Kraken Kid executed this powerful move, the match was as good as over. The Tentacle Slam was not just a display of strength, but a symbol of his mastery and skill. Opponents would crumble after experiencing the full force of his strength. Each match was a testament to his physical prowess and strategic mind. Kraken Kid's ability to outmaneuver and overpower his rivals made him a formidable force in the ring. Despite his success, Kraken Kid remained humble. He never let his victories get to his head, always acknowledging the support and love of his fans. His humility was one of his most endearing qualities, making him even more beloved by the underwater community. He always took the time to thank his fans. Whether it was a simple wave or a heartfelt message, Kraken Kid made sure his supporters knew how much they meant to him. Their cheers and encouragement were the fuel that kept him going, driving him to achieve even greater heights. He knew that their support was the reason he was able to live his dream. Kraken Kid's journey was not just his own, it was a shared experience with the community that believed in him. Together, they celebrated his victories and shared in his dreams, making his rise to fame a collective triumph. Barracuda Bill, a fierce competitor with a reputation for his no-nonsense fighting style, recognized the spark in Kraken Kid. Bill had always been known for his raw power and relentless aggression in the ring, a force to be reckoned with. But beneath that tough exterior, he had a keen eye for talent and potential. When he first saw Kraken Kid, he saw more than just a young upstart. He saw a kindred spirit, a fellow warrior who fought for something bigger than himself. Kraken Kid, with his agility and speed, was a perfect complement to Bill's brute strength. Their initial encounters were nothing short of legendary, each match a testament to their skills and determination. He saw a kindred spirit, a fellow warrior who fought for something bigger than himself. Kraken Kid, on the other hand, had always admired Barracuda Bill from afar. He had grown up watching Bill's matches, studying his techniques, and dreaming of one day stepping into the ring with him. When that day finally came, it was a clash of titans. The crowd watched in awe as the two warriors battled it out, each pushing the other to their limits. But amidst the fierce competition, a mutual respect began to form. They recognized in each other the same drive, the same passion, and the same unyielding spirit. Their initial rivalry, marked by brutal matches and grudging respect, was the foundation of something much greater. As they continued to face off in the ring, their respect for each other grew. They began to see the potential of what they could achieve together. It wasn't long before they decided to join forces, combining their strengths to become an unstoppable team. Their partnership was a game-changer in the DSWF, shaking up the competition and setting new standards for teamwork and strategy. Eventually blossomed into a powerful friendship. Outside the ring, they trained together, pushing each other to new heights. They shared stories, strategies, and dreams, forging a bond that went beyond mere partnership. They became brothers in arms, united by their shared goals and mutual respect. Their friendship was evident in every match, every victory, and every challenge they faced. They were more than just teammates. They were a family. They became the most formidable tag team the DSWF had ever seen. Their combined skills and unwavering determination made them a force to be reckoned with. They dominated the tag team division, taking on all challengers and emerging victorious time and time again. Their synergy in the ring was unmatched, each move perfectly coordinated, each strategy flawlessly executed. They set new records, won numerous championships, and became legends in their own right. Together, Kraken Kid and Barracuda Bill were unstoppable. Their partnership was built on trust, respect, and a shared vision of greatness. They pushed each other to be the best, never settling for anything less than perfection. Their victories were not just personal achievements, but a testament to the power of teamwork and unity. They inspired countless others, showing that with the right partner, anything was possible. They were two sides of the same coin, perfectly complementing each other's strengths and weaknesses. Kraken Kid's agility and speed allowed him to outmaneuver their opponents, creating openings for Barracuda Bill to deliver his devastating blows. Bill's raw power and aggression provided the muscle, while Kraken Kid's quick thinking and adaptability provided the finesse. Together, they were a perfect blend of strength and strategy, power and precision. Kraken Kid, with his agility and speed, would outmaneuver their opponents. His quick reflexes and lightning-fast moves made him a difficult target, frustrating their opponents and creating opportunities for Bill to strike. He was the perfect counterbalance to Bill's brute force, adding a layer of unpredictability to their matches. Barracuda Bill, with his raw power and aggression, would deliver the final blow. His punches were like sledgehammers, his grapples unbreakable. He was the enforcer, the one who finished what Kraken Kid started. Together, they were a well-oiled machine, each playing their part to perfection. They faced every challenge head-on, from the cunning deception of the Electric Eel Brothers, who were known for their underhanded tactics and sneaky maneuvers. The Eel Brothers tried every trick in the book to gain an advantage, but Kraken Kid and Barracuda Bill were always one step ahead. Their combined experience and sharp instincts allowed them to see through the deceptions and counter them effectively. To the brutal strength of Hammerhead Hank and his goons. Hank was a powerhouse, his team known for their sheer strength and relentless aggression. But even they were no match for the combined might of Kraken Kid and Barracuda Bill. Each match was a test of endurance and strategy, but they always emerged victorious, their bond growing stronger with each challenge. Through every trial, their bond grew stronger. They learned to trust each other implicitly, knowing that they could rely on one another no matter what. Their partnership was a beacon of hope and inspiration, showing that true strength comes from unity and collaboration. They faced every obstacle together, their friendship and teamwork carrying them through even the toughest of times. They became symbols of unity and teamwork, proving that even the fiercest rivals could find common ground in the pursuit of a greater good. Their story was one of transformation, from rivals to partners, from competitors to friends. They showed the world that with respect, trust, and a shared vision, anything was possible. Their legacy lived on, inspiring future generations to strive for greatness and to always believe in the power of partnership. The DSWF's biggest event of the year, Tidal Clash, was fast approaching. Fans from all corners of the globe were gearing up for what promised to be an unforgettable night of high-octane action and drama. The excitement in the air was electric, and the buzz surrounding the event was unlike anything seen before. This was not just another wrestling event. It was the culmination of months of build-up, rivalries, and storylines that had fans on the edge of their seats. The main event was set. Kraken Kid and Barracuda Bill versus the dastardly duo of Clawrence the giant lobster with a mean streak, and King Crab, a hulking crustacean known for his brutal tactics. This match was more than just a fight. It was a clash of ideologies, a battle between good and evil, honor, and deceit. Kraken Kid and Barracuda Bill had been fan favorites for years, known for their sportsmanship and dedication to the true spirit of wrestling. Clawrence, with his menacing claws and ruthless demeanor, had been a thorn in the side of many wrestlers. His aggressive tactics and willingness to bend the rules had earned him a reputation as one of the most feared competitors in the DSWF. Fans loved to hate him, and his presence in the ring always guaranteed a spectacle. And then there was King Crab, a behemoth of a wrestler whose sheer size and strength made him a formidable opponent. Known for his brutal tactics and no-holds-barred approach, King Crab was a force to be reckoned with. Together, Clawrence and King Crab formed a duo that was as dangerous as it was despised. The anticipation was palpable. The arena was sold out weeks in advance, with fans clamoring for tickets to witness this epic showdown. The streets around the venue were filled with people, all eager to be part of this historic event. The energy was infectious, and the excitement was building to a fever pitch. Fans across the 7 seas buzzed with excitement. From the smallest coastal towns to the largest cities, everyone was talking about Tidal Clash. Social media was ablaze with predictions, fan theories, and heated debates about who would come out on top. This was more than just a wrestling match. It was a cultural phenomenon that had captured the imagination of millions. This wasn't just another match. It was a battle for the soul of the DSWF. The stakes had never been higher, and the outcome of this match would have far-reaching implications for the future of the organization. Would honor and integrity prevail, or would deceit and ruthlessness come out on top? The entire wrestling world was watching, and the pressure on the competitors was immense. Kraken Kid and Barracuda Bill represented honor, integrity, and the true spirit of competition. They were the heroes of the DSWF, beloved by fans for their dedication to fair play and their never-say-die attitude. Their journey to this point had been filled with challenges, but they had always risen to the occasion, proving time and again why they were the best in the business. Clawrence and King Crab, on the other hand, were the embodiment of everything that was wrong with the sport. They were ruthless cheaters who would stop at nothing to win. Their underhanded tactics and willingness to break the rules had made them the villains of the DSWF, and they reveled in their role as the bad guys. For them, winning was all that mattered, no matter the cost. The tension was thicker than seawater. Everyone had an opinion on who would win, and the debates were as heated as the action in the ring. Friends and families found themselves on opposite sides, each passionately defending their chosen heroes or villains. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation, and the countdown to the main event had everyone on the edge of their seats. The tension was thicker than seawater. Everyone had an opinion on who would win, but one thing was certain. This was going to be a match for the ages. The storylines, the rivalries, the sheer talent of the competitors, everything had built up to this moment. The world was watching, and the fate of the DSWF hung in the balance. But one thing was certain. This was going to be a match for the ages. The fate of the DSWF, it seemed, rested on the outcome of this epic clash of titans. The wrestlers knew what was at stake, and they were ready to give it their all. The fans were ready, the stage was set, and the world was about to witness a showdown for the ages. The fate of the DSWF, it seemed, rested on the outcome of this epic clash of titans. As the final moments ticked down, the excitement reached a crescendo. The lights dimmed, the crowd roared, and the wrestlers made their way to the ring. This was it, the moment everyone had been waiting for. The ultimate showdown was about to begin, and the world held its breath in anticipation. A night of champions. The energy is electric at Tidal Clash. The atmosphere at Tidal Clash was electric. The crowd roared with every move, every near fall, every taunt. The energy was contagious. The air crackled with anticipation as Kraken Kid and Barracuda Bill made their entrance. The cheers were deafening. They were the heroes, the champions, the defenders of all that was good in the DSWF. The match was a brutal back-and-forth affair. Clawrence and King Crab fought dirty, using every trick in the book to gain an advantage. But Kraken Kid and Barracuda Bill, fueled by their unwavering bond and the roar of the crowd, countered every attack. They fought with heart, determination, and an almost telepathic understanding of each other's moves. Just when it seemed like Kraken Kid and Barracuda Bill were about to seal the deal, disaster struck. Betrayal. Kraken Kid turns on Barracuda Bill. Barracuda Bill, having just delivered a bone-rattling powerbomb to King Crab, looked set for the pin. The crowd was on its feet, ready to erupt in celebration. But then, in a shocking turn of events, Kraken Kid did the unthinkable. He delivered a swift, brutal kick to Barracuda Bill's blind spot. Barracuda Bill crumpled to the mat, his eyes wide with disbelief and betrayal. The arena went deathly silent. The crowd watched in stunned horror as Kraken Kid stood over his fallen comrade, a cold, calculating look in his eyes. He had just betrayed his best friend, his tag team partner, the DSWF, and everything he had ever stood for. It was a moment that would forever be etched in DSWF history. Kraken Kid, the hero, the champion, the beacon of hope, was gone. In his place stood a villain, shrouded in darkness and fueled by an unknown agenda.